everyone, my name is Joy. Welcome to Move with Joy Studio. And today I'm going to share with you just a short geometric movement method flow. This is a method I created from my dance, yoga, and Pilates training to just help with stability, alignment, mobility, flexibility, and strength. So hopefully you enjoy it, and let's get started. So today we're going to start actually in a kneeling position. If you're someone with sensitive knees, feel free to double up a mat under the knees or anything like that. But otherwise, just stacking shoulders and hips, we're going to open our arms to the side and extend one leg out. So I'm starting here with the left leg. It's really turned out, toes are pointed, so rather than rolling the knee in parallel, really turn out that hip. And we're just going to take a stretch over, one arm going overhead, that bottom arm is going across the belly, and then we're going to come back center. We're just going to breathe in, big side stretch, and exhale, come back through center. And again, breathe in, exhale, come up center. Let's do two more. Really trying to stack shoulders over hips every single time. And one more time, reaching over and stacking. Now we're going to tip. We're going to try to just tap those right fingertips down and come up. And just moving the other way through those sideways muscles, through those obliques. So just trying to find that nice straight line from wrist to wrist, or fingertip to fingertip. And that's another thing with this method, why I like to call it geometric movement method. Our body make all of these really nice shapes through our limbs, through our torso, and when we focus on keeping certain angles, certain straight lines, it's going to help us to find a little more stability, control, balance, and openness in our body. So here, we're going to tip again, arm to arm, really balanced. We're going to let our bottom palm come down. This may feel like a bigger stretch. Let that arm reach overhead, and now we are going to turn that thigh parallel. So lifting up that left leg, let's just keep everything as long as we can and try to just even this out. So reaching from fingertips to toes, breathe in. Let's see if we can come up, move from that position back into that side stretch. So the leg moves kind of parallel to come up, reach, strong stretch, and then come back. And breathe. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach, reach, reach. Nice and long. And coming back. We're going to do about two more here. So breathe, reach. Find that nice long stretch. Come on back. And one more time. Breathe, hold, reach. And then from here, let's bring this knee in to meet the other knee. So you're creating a really nice big stretch from that left knee through that left shoulder. Breathe in. And exhale. Let the hips drop to the left corner, the arms reach out to the right. So we're feeling this really nice long stretch from the left hip to the shoulder, all the way out the wrist. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going to come up back nice and tall. Get ready for the second side. So let's extend out the right leg. It's turned out. We're feeling strong shoulders stacked over hips. And again, just take that side stretch. So this time, right arm comes across the belly, left arm overhead, and then we come back out. Nice, even shoulders stacked over hips. So reaching, coming back center. Just checking in with our alignment through each movement. And this is a nice way to do it, is to just pause if you need to. Really slow down and allow yourself to check in on my shoulders and hips stacked. Breathe in, exhale, coming back just two more times like this. Breathe in, exhale, come back one more time. Breathe in, exhale, come back. Now we're going to tip and just tap those fingertips. Try to stack up shoulders. It's very normal to find one side might feel a little funny, maybe it doesn't feel as easy to stack those shoulders, and that's okay. Really slow down as needed, really tip, reach. We're creating more space in this area here where our hip meets the rest of our body, so where your leg kind of connects into that hip socket. Really opening up, stretching out all of those tight places there, creating a little strength building for those obliques. Breathe in, exhale. We're going to do two more like this, just tipping, stacking the shoulders, stacking the wrist, and then one more time, we're going to tip, hold. Now so here, if we can ground that bottom wrist, everything stays nice and in alignment. We're going to turn this leg parallel. Lift it up, just hold, breathe. Okay, so as we add the movement in, it's a lot more going on because we have to come back to this shape. And then remember that first shape, the leg's a little bit turned out there, good. And then turn that leg back to parallel, stack up those shoulders, good. And again, breathing in, exhaling. For me, these movements are really helpful, especially with all of the dancing that I do, and other athletes who maybe do other sports might find these really helpful for just evening things out, a lot of times sports and dance require us to use a lot of our big muscle groups. We have so many of those smaller muscle groups that can support us, so we're focusing there on building that strength through the obliques, especially those muscles on our sideways that support our core from the abdominals and the back muscles. We'll get some of those working too, but let's stay here for 2 more. We're almost there, guys. We're doing amazing. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. Exhale, come back here. And we're going to just drop this right knee next to the left. That can feel like a huge stretch, just connecting those knees from this position. Then send the hips off to the right. Feel that beautiful stretch. Just keep your breath flowing. Really excellent job. All right, we're going to take one more big breath here, just waking up from that right hip, through the shoulder, out the wrist. And then we're going to come over onto our belly, okay? So into a position with our hips down, elbows under shoulders, that Sphinx position that you might know from yoga. Just going to take a moment, breathe in. And we're going to see if here we feel okay extending our elbows and just softening them back down. So it's a really mild movement, but if you're someone who has a really tight back and this is enough, just holding the Sphinx position, I encourage you to just try rolling the shoulders down and then relaxing them. So the movement could be as small as this. Roll the shoulders and relax, or roll the shoulders back, extend the elbows and relax. So see what you want to do, shoulders or elbows, and we're going to go 4, just checking with your back, 3, breathe in, exhale, here's 2, and then on 1, we're going to try holding either the arms extended or just holding the shoulders, roll it back, and then raise up left arm by ear, set that arm down, right arm by ear, set that arm down. Now, for most people, this is going to feel enough. If you're someone with a really flexible back and you want to come up higher, as I'm showing here, that's totally fine. And then again, some of us might be able to try tipping our head back and even looking further back. Once you get to that point, you might be able to take both hands back and then check in with your spine as you gently roll down. Good job. Breathe in, exhale, let's float, arms and legs up. We're going to go for a little swim. Arms and legs swim away from the body. Close the legs, swim the arms around. We're going to go 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Let's take that the other way. Hands are going to go back by the hips. We're going to sweep around 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. Create a little pillow for the head. Relax. You can have your wrists stacked, just rest your board, and we're going to open up our feet. So our legs are in a V position. We're going to bend just the right knee, lift that thigh up. 4, 8. Just keep lifting that thigh. 7, 6. Keep the right hip bone down, just lift the thigh. 4, 3, 2. On 1, extend the leg and lower. Let's try the other side. Bend the knee. Left knee bends, and we just press up 1, and 2, and 3. Keep that breath going. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. We're going to just extend that leg and lower. Now here's the fun part, okay? Try lifting both knees to a bend. Tap your toes together, and let's see if we can lift 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Now on 8, 4 hands on the hands. We're going to lift the elbows. And then see if we can extend arms and legs out together. Just reach out. Good. Nice job. From here, restack the hands, rebend the knees, tap the toes, and come down. So we're going to try doing 4 like this. We lift the elbows, we lift the thighs. We let the arms and legs extend. We bring the hands back to stack, and we come down, toes back together. And we lift, extend. Bend everything back in, and relax. 2 more. Lift, extend. Bend everything back in and relax. 1 more time. Lift, extend, bring everything back in. Relax. Very good. Let's take a moment, gently curl up, stretch out the back, breathe in. Exhale, stretch back to a little child's pose. We probably felt that quite a bit through the lower back. Let's just take a moment, let that lower back release. Great job here. All right, we're going to come back to our sideline position to do a little arm work. So we're going to come down to a laying position with our bottom arm wrapped around our waist and our top hand between our elbow and our shoulder, okay? Don't let your knees get too close up here, but they don't have to be completely back. They can just be kind of soft, maybe knees slightly in front of the hips, but I kind of like to keep them pretty flat back. We're going to engage through our core, breathe in, use just this top arm, to exhale and press up and slowly come down. So we're doing a single arm push-up. We're also using our obliques. I'm going to show a few more like this, and then I'm going to show you how to advance this if you're feeling like, yeah, this is fun, but I'm pretty strong and I'm not feeling it. So for those of you that need it harder, what's going to happen next is that we're going to extend out the bottom arm and then wrap it back down, or possibly even extend out the top leg and the bottom arm. So we're going to go 4 more like this. Maybe just do the arm if you need to. 3. So if you don't want to add the extensions, that's okay. Here's 2 and 1. Good job. Wrap it back down. Great job. Take a moment. Let's bring our knees up. And let's just take our top arm and sweep it back. Take a little spinal twist. Breathe in. Exhale. Let that back shoulder melt into the mat. Good. From here, just pick up the knees. Start to swing the knees to the other side. Hover. And we'll come back, bringing the knees back to the first side. Just starting to let the knees float a little bit side to side. And you can do this with straight legs as well. Imagine you're holding something between the feet. Don't let them separate. Just doing a few of these before we get our second side. All right, guys, and we're going to do one more each way. So side, back up, last time side. Good, and let's come back up. Hold on to the back of the thighs. Push the thighs into the hands, curl the chin in, and rock up. Great job. Let's let our feet come the other way. Repeating this, and we're going to wrap the other arm around. So you should have your head facing the other direction now. Again, knees aren't all the way up here. They can be pretty far back, but it's okay if they're a little softened in. Your top hand is going to be between your elbow and your shoulder. Okay, we're going to breathe in, exhale. Press up that arm and slowly down, building strength through the upper body. Still focusing on those obliques as well. Exhale, shh, and breathe in to come down. If you want to start to add that bottom arm extension, feel free, or even bottom arm and top leg extension. Great job. Slow control movement. Breathing in, exhale, coming down. 5 and 4. Good. Breathing in. Exhale. Here's 3. Slow control movement. In. Here's 2. And last one. Reach. Good. And take it in. Nice job. Okay. Let's circle that top arm back. Bring the knees up a little higher if you like. Find that twist. Open up. And we're about to be staying on our back. So just take a couple moments. Breathe. You're almost ready to get to our last couple exercises, okay? So let's come onto our flat back now. Just take a moment, walk the heels in pretty closely, breathe in and float the arms overhead. Tip the pelvis so our lower back is flat. We're gonna exhale, just roll the hips up and just hold here for just a moment, just feeling those legs nice and strong. And then when we're ready, let's lift up the toes and spread each toe one at a time. Just spread baby toe all the way to big toe, and then when you're ready, lift the toes again. Try spreading from big toe to baby toe. That one is even harder because your big toe kind of wants to just take all the toes down with it. But just try it a few times, and then when you're ready, ground through those toes, through the balls of the feet, and let's lift up our heels. So from here, we're going to take our right toe up to our left knee, extend that leg, and we're going to pulse up 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flex the foot lower, point kick up. 2, good, 3, and last time 4. Great job. Set the ball of that right foot down, rounding through that foot. Take the left toe up to the right knee, and then extend the leg up. We're going to press it up for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flex that left foot, lower the heel down, point kick up 1, lower point kick up 2. Here's 3, and last one. 4. Good. Placing the ball of that foot down. Now walk your toes together so your toes are even closer. You might even feel your big toes touching. We're going to open and close the knees from this position. 8. Keeping your hips up nice and high. 7. We can do this. 6. Breathing in, breathing out. Here's 4. Almost there, everybody. 3. Keep those hips high. Breathing. 2. And on our last one, keep the knees closed, melt each vertebrae of the spine down, and let's pick up our hands, lift the back of our shoulders away from the floor, and then relax those shoulders down. From here, picking up our knees or straightening the legs if we feel up for it. We're going to pull the knees towards our face. Pull the hands a little closer to us. And circle the arms and legs open. Circle them down and then let everything flow back towards you. So you're going the same direction with the arms and legs. And as the arms and legs come down, again, you can decide how low to go. I'm trying to go pretty low, hovering above the floor with the legs. But if that's hurting your back for any reason, this can be smaller. So a smaller circle might look something like this, where you're just going around a little bit smaller, trying to evenly trace those arms and legs, okay, in those circles through the shoulder socket, through the hip socket. Keeping our back as flat as we can, engaging through that core. One more breath. And now we reverse. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the arms and legs. Let everything open out. Legs trace above the floor, arms trace back, and we come down again. Reversing those circles. Really just getting all of the joints woken up. Really intense work for the core, but so great for our shoulder joints, hip joints, and building strength at the same time. So 2 more. You've got this. You're almost there. Last one. Good. And bring the legs back up. Feel free to hug the knees. Personally here, I love to take a happy baby, which is a yoga pose. We either hold our calves, ankles, or feet, or you can expand out to a full straddle if you wish. Just stretch out those inner thighs. Great job. And let's just give our knees a little hug. Hold the back of our thighs. Let's do that same controlled roll up. So we're going to push the thighs into the hands, curl the chin in towards the neck, rock up and find our seated position. Beautiful job. That was just a great little way to wake up our core today. I hope you guys had fun. Let's stretch it out to finish. So sitting in a butterfly position, feet together, arms reaching out, palms face down. Let's flip palms up, palms down. 2 more times, palms up, palms down. 1 more time, palms up, palms down. And then we'll flip just 1 palm as we reach that arm overhead. Hold here, flip the palm up and down, really stretching out through the shoulder. 2 more flips. 1 more. Good. Other side. Reach overhead, and we'll flip that palm up and down. Notice as you flip the palm, your shoulder gets a nice stretch. 2 more. Last one. Good. Breathe in, and then exhale. Hands behind the back. Open the chest. Let's drop our forehead down as we draw those arms up. I like to feel a nice neck stretch there, just tucking the chin in towards the neck. And then we're going to come up, sit tall, breathe in with those hands still behind us. Tip 1 ear to 1 shoulder. Other side, and just gently roll that chin side to side. Then we'll breathe out, inhale, and exhale. Take a big stretch forward, just releasing that lower back. Maybe even extending the legs straight out and folding over. And that is it. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you want to do more geometric movement method, I have a few other classes already posted on this channel. And if you subscribe, you'll get notified each time I post a new class. Some are yoga, Pilates, or dance, but I try to put geometric movement method up here whenever I can. And of course, we have this class live here at the studio every Mondays at 10:30 a.m. So come see me in person or join me here again. Please feel free to subscribe, like, or comment. It really helps me keep this channel going. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Have a great day. Bye.